Your live interactive coverage with CBS 13 and Fox 23 will begin shortly. Your live interactive coverage with CBS 13 and Fox 23 starts right now.
Good evening. Welcome to Weekend Headlines. I'm Owen Kingsley with CBS 13 and Fox 23. Unfortunately, here on this lovely December Saturday in the holiday season, we do not have an early show on CBS because of the Army-Navy game. I'm wondering if folks are tuning into that one today. Obviously, a long-standing rivalry. So we have no early show, but we do have our shows coming up later tonight at 10 o'clock on Fox and 11 on CBS. So everything that you'll see here, you'll see the full versions of coming up later tonight. Well, let's dive into a little bit of what hard stuff that we're working on here today over the weekend. Hardworking weekend crew. We do have a tragic story to begin with here tonight. A serious crash in Down East Maine early this morning. State police say multiple people are dead after this early morning crash. Maine State Police say that a single vehicle was traveling on Route 166 in Castine that left the roadway and struck a tree and then erupted into flames. They say 3 people were taken to nearby hospitals with non-life-threatening injuries, and police have not specified how many people have died in that crash. They say that the multiple victims were brought to the chief medical examiner in Augusta, where they are being identified. Maine Maritime Academy has said that the 3 people who were injured in the crash were all students. The president of the university releasing a statement today that said in part from the college's president, Gerald Paul, the Maine Maritime Academy community is heartbroken to learn from the Maine State Police of a serious single vehicle accident resulting in multiple fatalities that occurred this morning in Castine. Our hearts and prayers go out to all students and their families at this time. Sorry, trying to catch up on these on the graphics. I'll repeat that our hearts and prayers go out to all students and their families at this time. Our priority now is to support our campus community and have made counseling available. As the president of Maine Maritime and also as a father, I ask your respect and privacy for all of our students. Tragedy going on in Castine. We'll continue to bring you updates on that as that story continues to develop over this weekend. In other news, a massive fire destroyed a barn this morning in Gorham. The details we know right now, Gorham firefighters responded around 6:30 this morning to the fire on Barstow Road after the homeowner called 911. They say the building and everything inside was destroyed. Fire officials say it's an estimated loss of more than $1 million. There were no injuries, and the fire is still under investigation. In some lighter news today is the final weekend of the Kennebunkport Prelude, which brought packed streets as folks tried to finish up some of their holiday shopping. Quick look at some of those packed streets that we had in Kennebunkport this afternoon for the Prelude. Our Asia Reed was down there talking to some local shops and shoppers that depend on this holiday season each year for major revenue. For 11 days, the Prelude invites visitors both local and afar to experience the magical seaside celebration.
Community is very important to us, whether it is July 4th, a Tuesday in October, or Prelude weeks and Christmas. It gives us an opportunity to connect with our customers and our community.
I'm so happy to be out. It just felt so isolating and scary, and now it's like everybody's open up and everybody wants to see each other, and it's good to get back out and travel.
The Prelude event ends Sunday. To check out any of the remaining events, visit christmasprelude.com. And another one of Maine's major ski resorts opening up this weekend as well. Saddleback Mountain in Rangeley now open for the season. Owners from Saddleback got it back up and running after the mountain had previously closed down for a few years. Those new owners got it back up and running in the 2020-2021 winter season. Other skiing spots like Sugarloaf and Sunday River just opened for the season last month. You can check out all those details on their website of what trails are open and what trail conditions look like right now. Obviously, very early in the skiing season. Love to hear where you're going. If anybody was actually going to Saddleback, please feel free to comment. We'd love to hear about it. As far as your weather, unfortunately, we don't actually have a meteorologist on hand right now today to chime in. What I can tell you was a bit sunny, though, today. With those December temps, you can clearly start to feeling them. Definitely good for some of those ski resorts to start artificially developing some of the snow on the mountains, get those trail conditions up. But I do know the next few days ahead, we have a lot of the highs, clear skies, highs in the low to upper 30s, certainly starting to feel a lot more like December as we're getting a little closer to some of those major holidays. Well, that's all that we have now for weekend update, for our weekend headlines. So thanks for tuning in. Hard at work here. We'll bring you all these stories coming up later tonight on our newscast. Again, we have our 10 o'clock newscast on Fox and our 11 on CBS. We'll see you coming up later tonight.
You've been watching live interactive coverage from CBS 13 and Fox 23. Make sure to stay connected with CBS 13 and Fox 23 on air, online, and through these social channels. Thank you for watching.